Alright guys, so the brand new Jailbreak update just released, and there are a bunch of new secrets in the new update that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So yeah, let's not waste any more time, and let's get straight into this. So starting here on top of the brand new mountain, up here on top of this new building, there is actually a sign straight from 2019 Jailbreak. You guys can see right here, it says snap a scenic photo, send to @Badima with the hashtags Jailbreak and Jailbreak Lookout. And well, basically what this sign is back in like 2019 to 2022, over at the bottom of the map there was a little mountain, and this sign was actually on the top of that mountain. But then in 2022 we had a live event that removed that part of the map, so this sign also got removed, and that's why we haven't seen it in quite a long time. But now it's back, it's here on the top of this mountain, it's literally right by the prison, and I don't think it'll be that hard to find this. Like, it's literally right there. You shouldn't be able to, have any issues finding it. And yeah, just a cool little secret from the OG Jailbreak coming back in this new update. And actually, while we're up here, we got yet another little secret here. The jetpack has actually been moved from the top of Crater Bank over here to the top of the mountain right here in front of this building. You guys can see right here, there is the sign I was just talking about, and there is the jetpack right next to the new car as well. So we got 3 of the brand new things right here, which is really, really cool. With this though, unfortunately, they did remove the jetpack spawn from over there on top of the Crater Bank. It no longer spawns there at all, so this is the only place you could get it. Probably the only reason they added the jetpack up here was because it was just really annoying to get to up there on top of the Crater Bank, and they needed a reason for the players to come up here. Because if I'm going to be honest, there's not really much up here, so if the jetpack wasn't here, then I don't think anyone would come up here at all. But I mean, we really don't have much reasons to complain about this because it's literally right next to the prison. Literally right as you escape, you could just come up here, grab the jetpack, and go over there to the town to get your weapons. Or if you're going over there to Crater City to get your guns, then this is also in the way of that, so you might as well get the jetpack at the same time. So yeah, I don't think we have much of a reason to complain about this because no matter where you're going, you're going to be able to get this quite easily. But other than that, the jetpack hasn't really changed much. It's pretty much the exact same thing, and I don't think that it's going to be getting revamped just yet. Asimo did say that he wants to revamp it sometime soon, so that might happen in the coming months. But for now, the jetpack is still the exact same thing, still the same price, still the same stats, and all of that. So yeah, nothing changed with it yet. But now leaving the mountains and going over to the volcano criminal base, well, we actually got something quite small, but also kind of interesting because they kind of broke the volcano criminal base now. If we're going over here to the volcano criminal base, you guys can see we got the entrance over here. It's pretty much the exact same thing other than the brand new textures. I'm not really too sure why they changed it to brick. Pretty much everyone has been hating on this on Twitter, so I'm really hoping that they revert this because honestly this does not look good at all. The metal was much better than this brick. But anyways, what I was talking about here is before this update there used to be some metal walls here, and in this update they were removed for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why, but now since they've gotten removed, well, there's literally a hole here leading straight to the void. So if you have a small enough avatar, you could just fall straight into the void if you want to. There's also a giant crack over here now, which looks really, really odd. I'm not too sure why they didn't build this a little bit better when they added this in the first place, because this looks really, really bad. But yeah, I guess one benefit we got with this though is they've removed those weird metal walls here, so we don't have to deal with getting stuck on them constantly, which is really, really good. Those were really annoying before. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this. It's literally just a small little hole in the map. You could go ahead and take a look at it if you want, and if you have a small avatar, well then try not to fall through it, I guess. And yeah, now our next secret here actually involves the mansion robbery, which is quite rare because we never really talk about it nowadays. And well, in this update they have kind of nerfed the mansion quite a bit. Like, they nerfed the pay by like $3,000, and they made it open a lot less frequently. So how the mansion used to work before is it used to give $16,000 every time you completed it, and it opened every time it was raining or it was nighttime in your server. Well, now the mansion no longer opens at night, but it only opens while it's raining. So if it's nighttime, then well, it won't open anymore. It has to be raining instead. Which is actually kind of annoying because now it's going to be even harder to find time to go ahead and rob this thing because it opens so rarely now. Honestly, I'm not too sure why they did this. It's probably to prevent people from grinding it like crazy, because I know that a lot of people used to do that for hyperchromes. But yeah, now in this update, unfortunately, they have nerfed the mansion quite a bit, and it's no longer as good as it used to be before the update released. Oh yeah, and speaking about pay decreases and increases, they actually changed a lot of the robbery numbers today in this update. Like, I believe along with the mansion, they also nerfed the cargo ship quite a bit, so it no longer gives like $8,000 per crate, but it gives about half of that. So before this update, with both of the crates, you would get like $16,000 total. Now you only get $8,000, which is pretty much half of before. Obviously, the pay is kind of random, so you might not get that number every single time you rob it, but it's about there from what Asimo said. But with those pay decreases, they also did increase how much a lot of the robberies pay now. So a lot of the robberies pay a lot more than they did before, which is really, really good, especially the bank. I'll make sure to put a picture of all of the new numbers up on the screen so you guys can see them all. But yeah, pretty cool. A lot of the robberies pay a lot more than they did before, which is really, really cool. But now on to our last secret of the video here. We actually got something here in the mountains that I completely forgot to show you guys earlier. So over here at the new mountain, you guys can see that we got some of the normal trees here. And then once we get closer to the top where it's actually snowing, you guys will see that we have a new type of tree. So over here on the top of the mountain, you guys could see that we have a new type of pine tree that has snow on top of it. You guys could see it's just the normal pine tree, but with some snow on top of it, as I said. And well, while these trees do look good at first, when you go ahead and hit them, they don't look as cool because they're kind of broken. So if I go ahead and hit the tree here, you guys can see that the snowy part of the tree falls through the map like normal, but the leafy part of the tree doesn't, which is really, really weird. I'll go ahead and hit it again for you guys here. It's not a one-time thing. The leafy part of the tree just literally doesn't want to fall through the map at all. And it's not just this tree, it's literally all of these trees. They just don't want to fall through the map for some reason. And if I go ahead and hit a normal tree, then, well, even that, it falls through the map like any normal tree does. See, it just fell through the map. So I'm not too sure why this part of the tree isn't falling through the map like literally any other tree, and I'm not really too sure what could be causing this either. But it's definitely a really weird bug that will probably get fixed sometime soon. And yeah, but those are pretty much all of the secrets I've found in the brand new update for you guys so far. Soon after this video releases, I will be making another video on the best glitches in this update, so make sure to stay tuned for that if you're interested in something like that. And yeah, with that, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.